from a safe distance, just trying to keep up with him and trying to maintain a visual so that when he does slow down or stops the vehicle, they could bring this person into custody. Hopefully it comes to a peaceful end. We always hope for that, but in any event, the chase continues here up Main Street with little traffic there on the right side, but the southbound side of Main Street seeing much more volume. You can see he's heading back towards the freeway here. We'll see if he's going into a residential neighborhood, maybe a neighborhood that he's more familiar with. Again, this all started in this general area. We don't know exactly where, but in the general vicinity of Garden Grove, Santa Ana, somewhere around here. That's why Garden Grove PD began the pursuit. We can assume that they have good reason for continuing this pursuit. As I mentioned, they ventured all the way into LA County after this guy without handing it off to the California Highway Patrol. California Highway Patrol, again, monitoring the pursuit and helping out with their helicopter up above here. In fact, is the helicopter still, or did he pull off? Did the CHP ship pull away? I haven't seen. He's still on him. Okay, CHP still on him, and here comes a possible pit maneuver as he's going just about 45 miles per hour, speeding up now with that Garden Grove PD coming up along his left fender, about 50 miles per hour, now westbound on West Orangewood Avenue. Garden Grove PD applying a little more pressure here, testing the driver, and now going into oncoming lanes of traffic over the double yellow lines. That primary unit continuing the pursuit, following him across that median, and now back on the correct side of the road, westbound Orangewood Avenue. Under the 57 overpass, continuing westbound Orangewood. A little more volume here, slowing down to about 40 miles per hour. Again, too much congestion for a pit maneuver, but that primary unit applying pressure, keeping a close distance between himself and that suspect vehicle. Those windows are pretty heavily tinted. We haven't really been able to get a good look inside the vehicle, and the tinting itself appears to be peeling off. So it's just a little bit difficult to see inside with those windows rolled up. We'll come back actually when we get a chance. We'll try and get a better glimpse in front of the vehicle through that front windshield. In the meantime, you can see him continuing westbound Orangewood Avenue, speeding up as that primary unit pulled up very, very close behind him, almost showing signs of executing a pit maneuver. He didn't really have a great opportunity, but it was a good test to see what this driver would do, and basically he just stepped on the gas pedal. Now Garden Grove PD following that suspect onto the eastbound side of the road, going the wrong way on Orangewood Avenue, and police following him on the opposite side of the road there. Now back on the correct side under the 5 freeway. Will he come out? There he is, coming out the west side of the 5 freeway, continuing along West Orangewood Avenue, doing just above the speed limit with a lot of congestion at these various intersections here, and refusing to obey any of the signs. He's just refusing to pull over, really driving pretty recklessly, and destined to get somebody hurt here if he continues blowing through these intersections. You can see he's continuing at about 53 miles per hour, just above the speed limit, as Garden Grove PD is not letting up. A right turn into a possible, is that a residential neighborhood it looks like? All right, that's going to be Mountain View Avenue. Looks like an office park. And now circling this block here, making another right turn. Now 5 units in this pursuit. Garden Grove PD with 5 units in tow as they continue to chase this person through surface streets in the Anaheim area. Now on Tangerine Lane, pulling into an alleyway, another alleyway, possibly showing signs of attempting to dump the vehicle. He might stop the vehicle and just run for it. Look at this, a pickup truck in his way here. What's that all about? Driver jumping out of the vehicle and just leaving his truck there, running out of the way, and those Garden Grove PD units just swerving around that parked vehicle right in the middle of that street. That person had no idea what was going on. He ran out of the way, and the driver continuing down an alleyway behind Hester Street, heading back south now. southbound southbound Haster Street. Once again, the wrong way, and now here comes a pit. They're going to try that pit here, but he's speeding up. Right as he was about to execute a pit, the driver stepped on it, and we'll see if they have another opportunity here. Again, wild wide turns through these various intersections, not stopping for any of the red lights, and now continuing the loop through this neighborhood. We were just here a moment ago. Now he is continuing to circle this area through alleyways and surface streets, zigzagging through Anaheim. Another narrow alleyway. It's a mostly commercial area here. Lots of office, it's an office park with lots of commercial buildings. Coming out onto Mountain View Avenue once again, making a northbound turn, a left onto Mountain View. Another alleyway, and the PD units will continue through these alleyways. Narrow streets, very narrow alleyways, tricky to say the least. You never know when he's going to end up in a dead end when he starts venturing into these strange alleyways. And now you can see they are continuing the pursuit through this neighborhood here, around this office park. Lots of pedestrians out. Vehicle slowing down. The vehicle is slowing down, coming to a stop. Vehicle coming to a stop, hands up in the air. Hands out the driver's side and passenger side of the vehicle. Both hands out the driver's side. The suspect apparently about to surrender here for some unknown reason, coming to a stop here at Leatrice Lane and Mountain View Avenue in an alleyway behind a commercial business. There's that canine unit ready to chomp if he is in a position where they need to use force. Right now, it appears that those suspects are ready to surrender. We will see if they obey the commands by Garden Grove PD. A lot of people out and about, residents in that apartment building right there, catching a glimpse, being told to walk away. Those Garden Grove PD units telling folks to stay away, and now you've got folks and kids coming out to catch a glimpse of the action here. A terrifying scene. You just don't know how this is going to end, even though it appears that these suspects are willing to give up. They have to clear the area here before they order these suspects out of the vehicle. Right now, it's a good sign that we see those hands out the window, both the driver and the passenger ready to give up here. Hey there, Booth, go ahead. Yes. Okay. Pardon us as we prepare to go live on ABC7. If you continue to follow us online on abc7.com and our 24/7 streaming channels, you are watching the end of a pursuit, what appears to be the termination, as the suspects inside that vehicle, a Dodge Caliber, who